Hi friends, Maga Supreme here coming at you guys with another reading. So first things first, I want to tell you guys, like, if you hear like a lot of background noise, it's actually like raining really hard right now. Always make sure you listen to your intuition, because I was going to go out and go drink tonight, but something told me to consult my spirit guides to pull some tarot on it. And I got advice that I should stay indoors. Once I stayed indoors and got started on this reading, like, it just started coming down, like with the rain, like heavy. So I'm kind of glad I didn't go outside and get caught in that. So doing this reading is a nice little alternative, and it's still a cool way to spend a Friday night, I guess. So personal antidote out the way. This reading that I'm doing today is who is hiding something from you and what exactly are they hiding from you. This reading just came to me, really just in my head. I was out for a walk and then I just got this idea that maybe I should do a reading like this. So yeah. Fair warning, I'm going to put a trigger warning in the title as well. Some of this stuff, some of the things that might come up might be things that you might not want to hear, or it might be something that might upset you or trigger you in some kind of way. I don't know, but I know people have varying levels of sensitivity. So I just wanted to put that on there. I don't want people to get upset or anything like that. So yeah, so if you hear something you don't want to hear, you can just simply just click off. You can choose to not listen to it, but this is, in fact, things that people are hiding from you. Now, even though I'm giving a trigger warning, it doesn't mean that everything that's going to be coming up in this reading is negative. Maybe some people are hiding good news from you, hiding something that's probably stupid, silly, or insignificant in the long run. I don't know. It all depends on your level of tolerance and what you will and won't accept in your own personal life. So I just wanted to put that out there that, you may, if you hear something here that you don't like, then just know that, that's part of the reading, and, take it how it resonates, I guess. But I just feel like I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't include a trigger warning. So now that we got the intro out of the way and we talked a little bit about what this reading is supposed to be, let's get into pile selection. So for pile selection, I have 5 cards here, and you guys will be picking from my pocket oracles. You should know these cards by now. So pile 1 is represented by Das Boot, or the boot. Pile 2 is represented by the owl. Pile 3 is represented by chalice. Pile 4 is represented by coin. And pile 5 is represented by ribbon. So take the time out to pick whatever pile is speaking to you, whatever energy is calling out for you. I should have said this at the beginning of pile selection, but it will really help if you just really open your mind. Don't come here with a specific person in mind for this reading, because if you're coming here with someone in mind, then you might be missing out on something that you really need to hear, and it might come from someone else you're not even expecting. So when you come to this reading, keep an open and clear mind, and make sure that your guides are really pointing, and tell your guides to point you to the energy that you need to know the most. I should have said this at the beginning. If you guys haven't just like already clicked off already and picked your pile, then that should be a little way to really help you pick the energies out a little bit better. So now that that's done, we will be getting into the reading, and we will be getting with pile 1. If you chose the boot, then this reading is for you. So pile one, let's see who is hiding things from you and what exactly are they hiding. Let's see. All right, good. And all the cards are in frame. So pile one. The top row here represents the energy of the person who's hiding something from you. And the first thing we got is trickster, which represents transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. But the shadow attribute is manipulating others through duplicity, or a liar. Next card that we have is the reptilian, which represents a predator, survival, and tyrannical. Well, whose keywords are that? We have third eye, which is visions, manifesting, and meditation. And then finally, the bear. Now, what these combinations of cards suggest to me is that you're definitely dealing with a very experienced liar. This is someone, pile one, who is really presenting themselves to be one way, but in all actuality, they're a completely different way. They're either trying to misdirect you, because when I seen the trickster, the first thing I heard was prestidigitation. And prestidigitation is a fancy word for magic tricks, or magic tricks done for entertainment. I think this person is really trying to keep you distracted and hide a certain truth from you by presenting to be the person that you think they are, or coming through and just like smoke and mirrors. The third eye card tells me that this person is in fact psychic. This person could be someone that actually has a spiritual practice, or it can just be someone that's like very naturally clairvoyant. And I channeled the reptilian card. I channeled this one, which is why I had to bring it out, because when I seen the third eye, I also felt reptilian energy, and here it is. This person, I'm gonna just say it here, this person an op. If you're of the Caucasian persuasion and suburban, you don't know what an op is. An op is an opponent, an opposition. This is someone that's like really deceiving you, tricking you, and lying to you. I don't know why this person is doing it. I don't know what their game is, but this is very clearly a liar. Someone who's quite frankly a liar. And I think you picked the boot card because this person might really need the boot in your life. Pile one, your cards flowed very quickly, very freely, and very much in alignment with each other. And what this is telling me is that your spiritual guides, your protection, is really trying to alert you to this. So if you picked this reading and you picked pile one, you didn't come here by mistake. Okay? If this is someone that you like have in mind, trust your intuition. Don't go looking for proof. Don't go trying to do this or that, because what I heard here is that this person is usually a step ahead of you. Like, this person is a very experienced psychic, medium, or clairvoyant. This guy could even have the devil's own luck, or girl can have the devil's own luck when it comes to making sure that they outwit you and outsmart you. There's a very strong energy here that if you come to this person with like maybe your suspicions or maybe ideas, only thing you're doing is alerting them to the fact that you're catching on, and they'll switch the game up. They'll do their little magic tricks, and then they'll keep you in the dark for even longer. So this is really just a trust of you trusting your own intuition and your own spiritual guidance, pile one, because this person is a very experienced liar, very seasoned at it, and very good at holding whatever it is that he needs to hold. With the bear card showing up, this person could be maybe a boss, someone that you might look up to, maybe some sort of leader. I don't know. Or the bear card could just be the fact that this is someone that you look to for protection. Like maybe it's just like a strong looking man who's a little softer than what he might appear. Or it can be someone that's appearing to be overly protective of you. Yeah, it could be, or it could be someone that's like kind of being very protective of you as well, but they're lying to you, like very clearly they're lying to you. So yeah, those are just the cards, the energies here. If it doesn't resonate, then maybe you can pick a different pile. But if this sounds like someone you know, or if you've been suspecting that someone you know has been kind of lying and changing the truth around and trying to twist your intuition, then this is the right pile for you. So the second row here is kind of what this person is lying to you about. We have egotism, which is Mars and Leo. We have Isis, which is also representative of the energy of Leo. So maybe this person is in fact a Leo, or you are a Leo, but Leo came up twice in this reading. And then we have Mask. So what this is telling me is that this person is kind of, their whole bravado is a lie. This person might be more insecure than they're letting on. This person might not really have things the way that they're trying to present it. They might really like the peacock with this egotism card. They might like the peacock. They might like to really assert their dominance, be very alpha. Even if it is a woman, she can very much enjoy like peacocking, always going out and looking cute. She might really even look down on people who don't keep themselves up or something. Either way, this is someone that's very prideful in the way that they are. And this could be something that they're hiding from you. It's the fact that they're actually quite, in fact, very prideful, very much in their ego, and it could be egotistic in a way. The Isis card here represents, the goddess cards in this particular oracle card that I use represents an action that must be taken. But with the goddess card coming out and like something that they're hiding from you, Isis here is all about love, loyalty, independence, and like really just being a loving and faithful person, positive and modest. And again, with the egotism card here coming out right next to the modest goddess of Isis, this person is lying or not really showing their true face about how depraved, how egotistical, how a lot of their stuff that they're showing you is just a facade. They're really lying and really keeping the truth of who they are hidden here. I've taken this with the Isis card here. It's the opposite of whatever it is that they're hiding. This could also be the fact that this person here, like what they're really hiding is the fact that they could be very loving, loyal, and dependable, but they're really showing they could be expressing it poorly. Just to be a little bit more positive here, this person could be expressing themselves poorly, but I really got the first narrative in my head, and it really stuck with me as I was going through the cards. It could be, like I said, I really think that this person might be hiding behind the guise of being loving and loyal and modest, but they're actually very proud, very egotistical, and actually quite psychic or quite clairvoyant or something that matters. If this person tells you that they don't know anything about spirituality, they don't know anything about magic, they could be unaware, or they could just in fact be lying to you. Power one. They could in fact just be lying. So it could be two things. They're unaware of their power and they've just been using it unconsciously, or they're lying to you and they're trying to cast an illusion so they can stay a step ahead of you. I don't know. You have to take it how it resonates. But yeah, there's something here about this person not being as loving and loyal as they're trying to portray themselves to be. In fact, it's a mask. And the mask itself even came out. And this card really represents someone is lying to you. Literally says it in the book. Someone is lying. There's going to be a situation that occurs and they're not going to be able to hide it anymore. This mask that they're wearing is eventually going to fall. So you're going to see the truth sooner or later. But it's up to you to see the truth and recognize it as the truth. And not give this person a chance to like really recover, put back on their mask and play more tricks on you, power one. This person isn't who they're pretending to be. And if this is someone that's very close to you, like a lover, a very close friend, or something like that, I really think it's time for you to like really walk away, leave this person alone. So the tarot cards here is giving me a little bit more in depth on what it is that this person is lying to you about or hiding from you. We got the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles, all very concerning cards. The Ace of Wands in reverse represents a lack of motivation. In a relationship, it can really indicate that the feelings of love has really died out, that the spark isn't there, that this person is probably just going through the motions. If this is about you guys' relationship with the Isis card here, because her relationship to Osiris was very important, and how far she went and how determined she was to bring him back and to save him. This person doesn't have that fire for you, Pile 1. If this is a lover that you've been suspecting of cheating or just not loving you anymore, or if this is like a father, a friend, or a co-worker. I mean, not a father, a friend, or a co-worker, or a boss or something. This person doesn't really feel anything towards you, or they're not as excited about you or the prospect of you anymore. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is literally just misfortune. Like I said, I don't know if this person even has good things planned for you. They're probably stopping a lot of your positivity, stopping a lot of your growth, stopping a lot of things that you're meant to have. If this person is a boss, they could be keeping you from opportunities. They could be keeping you from opportunities. Yeah. This person might be keeping you from opportunities, Pile 1. If this is like a boss or a leader of something, this person is keeping you from opportunities of growth and advancement. If you've been wondering like why at a job you don't get to get put on important assignments, you're always getting passed off for a promotion when the time comes, or maybe you just get the feeling like, you know, this person plays nice, but you can always feel something underlying there. Trust your intuition, because this person is a master at manipulating the energies, at manipulating the perception of things. This person is a very talented magician. So Pile 1, you in particular, you need to be very careful, because with the Five of Pentacles here, this could very well lead to you like really just being alone and not really being devoid of prospects. This person might really just be trying to do that to you, to keep you in this way, and this is why they're wearing that mask. But another twist that I got here is that if you are in the process of dating someone and they really have like this big bravado, they're really trying to make it seem like they're very successful, they got a lot of money and things of that nature, that's a complete lie. This person is actually struggling. They haven't been having much good luck lately. And in fact, they're heading towards poverty, and they're probably very scared about losing money or being poor, which is why they're trying to overcompensate. So take it how it resonates, Pile 1. But the fact of the matter is there is a deception here. That is no doubt about it. Someone is just flat out lying to have you see things one way when it's really another. That part is constant. That part is very much true. So let's get some extra oracles in here just to get some extra energy. See what's getting confirmed. See what's being added here. Okay. Perfection. So it could really be that this person's words is like their master, their way of manipulating. This person could also really seem like they have really high standards. Like, you know, they really want things to be perfect. And it could be definitely a sign of their ego. What's coming here is the perfection is also the root chakra, is a root chakra card. So this could have a lot to do with like the foundation of who this person is. They could be a perfectionist, and they probably think that maybe you're not meeting their standard, but they're not going to let that show, especially if this is a boss. Or they're just used to manipulating you with their words. Their words is their power. They have a silver tongue. So let's see what else is going to come out for Pile 1. Yeah, wisdom. I think you need to listen to your own wisdom. Listen excuse me, listen to your intuition, pile one. Let's see a little bit about the wisdom card anyway. There's let me see. The personal inquiry says, do I go with my heart or against it? Am I ready to live in leadership? Is there some wise counsel that you have sought only to ignore it? Are you trying to do things alone? A solution may come from those more experienced than yourself. Stay in the present moment and do not let your thoughts jump ahead. I think this is about maintaining your clarity of mind. Power one. Maintain your clarity of mind, because like I said, this person could very well be a perfectionist or could very well have like a very silver tongue and they just think that you don't match up. Now, if this is a boss, what you can do is like probably just find a different job. But what you can also do here, especially with the wisdom card, is to really just make sure that you act from your heart. Like really make sure that you make the proper decisions that are aligned with you and don't let anyone talk you out of your decisions, pile one. If there's something that you feel that you need to do or should do in a job or anything like that, then do it. So let's give Spirit's card, a card from Spirit to give you advice in this situation on what it is that you should do. We have the rooster and the sunflower. And again, I know this card well. Your advice, pile one, especially with the wisdom card coming out as well, as I feel like it's sort of advice for you, is you have to take the lead and you have to be the leader here and communicate. You have to speak up, pile one. Like I said, communicate your truth. Don't allow the other person to take your truth and try to twist it and make you doubt yourself, or I think it's called gaslighting. Don't let this person gaslight you, pile one. Stick true to what it is that you believe. Stay true to whatever it is that your intuition tells you, and make sure that you communicate it with confidence. Again, this perfection card could also be representative of you needing to speak up, of really making sure that you say the words that you need to say. Make sure that everything that the words that you speak are directly from your heart or coming from a place of wisdom and from a deeper place than just you reacting and being angry and having to say something back. Speak your truth and speak the truth. Don't engage in a verbal confrontation with this person, because they're just going to feed off the emotions, twist everything around, and then maybe even come back a little bit later to try to diffuse and to work their way back in, if this is a lover. But if this is a boss, then yeah, you definitely gotta be careful how you talk to your bosses. But the fact of the matter is maybe you just need to show a little bit of spine and a little bit of backbone if this is in regards to a co-worker, to a supervisor, a co-worker, or a boss. Maybe you just need to show a little backbone, pile one, and stick true to your guns and make sure that you communicate and show that you can be an effective leader and an effective communicator. So pile one, if this reading resonated with you, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you guys want to support me as a content creator, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading, donate a deck, or donate money. Any way you choose to support me is A-okay with me. Thank you and be blessed. 2, 3, let me show you things. No, it is. When the city blowing me kisses, oh, will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight? If you've chosen pile 2, the owl, then this reading is for you. So pile 2, let's see who's hiding something from you and what it is they're hiding. And before we get into your cards, pile 2, I'm going to take a sip of water. Let's get some water. All right, so pile 2. The first row here represents the energy of the person who's hiding from you. The second row represents what it is that they're hiding. And the tarot cards give a little bit more information and background into what's happening with what they're hiding. So pile 1, the cards that represent this person is fire. This person could be very lively, very spontaneous, or it could be a fire sign. We have vampire and the shadow attribute. The shadow attribute of the vampire says, depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. And we even have the tree card. Now, what I got from this person's energy is that this person might really be very fierce, very very fiery, active, might really not be a bad person overall. But with the vampire here, this person could be someone that you're probably very close to, but they kind of lean on you a little too heavily. Like, or it could be someone that just like constantly, or it could be someone that complains a lot. You know, you have those friends that, you know, every day there's a new problem, a new complaint or something like that. And it could be in a way leeching your energy, depleting you for a little bit. Or this person just has a habit of like really leaning on support systems. Like they like arm in arm with their mom, their dad, or like their partner or something. They use them for like a lot of emotional support. But the fact of the matter is, with the tree card here, this person isn't really like that bad of a person. They're actually quite lively, very stable, I think. Let me read the tree card for the people spread. Maybe this can help you out. It means a good or reliable person pursuing his or her ideals. It symbolizes a fully developed person who can clearly envision his or her way of life. For example, a leader or business person. It can suggest someone who's connected to gardening or landscaping. So yeah, this person is actually very determined to achieve their goals, and that's being mirrored here with the fire energy as well. This could be someone who is in fact very ambitious, who probably have a lot of ideas about life and things that they want to do. But the fact of the matter is that this person might be a little bit insecure or probably not as confident in themselves. They have all these wonderful ideas, but they're not very confident in themselves. So they lean on other people for support, or they might end up complaining when things doesn't go their way, instead of trying to work and persevere. And they might end up abandoning a lot of things that way. But take that how it resonates. If you don't know anyone that fits this description, then maybe this isn't the pile for you. But yeah, this is what I got from this person. Someone is very ambitious and driven, but also can be very insecure and needs a lot of emotional sustaining. Like, this person really leans on the people around them, or they can just complain a lot. So here is what this person is hiding from you. We have the sun in Pisces with vision, and card number 25 of Rebel. So what this person is hiding from you, and I got this very, very clearly, pile 2, is that this person has a new idea. And this person has something that they're very excited about, and it could be something that's intuitively guided. I kept feeling like I need to bring the owl to the second row here. Maybe this person just received a flash of inspiration. Maybe this person is finally deciding to pursue something that they've always wanted, that they always wanted in their dreams. But it seems like this involves an element of risk, or it might be a little bit like out there. And this person is afraid to say that, to express this to you, because they don't want to be shot down. They don't want to have their ideas really looked at as stupid, because this person is could be very attached to you, or very attached to other people's opinion of them. And with the Rebel card here, like, usually it would depict someone that's like really, that doesn't really care about them. They might be a little bit eccentric, but I feel like this is something that they're hiding. They hide their eccentricity. They hide their genius, out of the box ideas, because they don't want to, they don't want to either be, probably don't have enough faith in them, or they don't want to be outcasted, typecasted, stereotyped. The fact of the matter is that this person has a very inspired idea, pile too, and they're hiding it from you. Maybe because if this is like a business partner or something, maybe they think you'll think it's too risky and they don't want to tell you. Or if this is just like a friend or something, maybe they're still hammering out the details or working out the information before they tell you or share the news. Either way, pile two, I don't think that this person is hiding anything malicious from you. And the energy around this person isn't that of someone that's malicious anyway. In fact, I think this is a very good person. They might just complain a little too much, or might be a little bit codependent on what other people think, or need other people for emotional validation. But overall, they aren't a bad person. And the thing that they're hiding from you isn't that deep either. They just have a beautiful idea, but they're a little insecure, and they're scared to express it. They're scared to or maybe they're even just scared to take the first step that they need to take for it, because it's so out there, it's so different. Maybe they need some encouragement, pile too. But you won't know until they come to you with this. So the tarot cards that we have here are Temperance, the Six of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Now, what's funny is when I pull Temperance, at the bottom of the deck for the Temperance card was the Six of Wands. And in a completely different deck, the Six of Wands came out. So this lets me know, pile one, that whatever this idea, well, actually, the Six of Wands came out in reverse, but I was holding my deck upside down. So I took it upright, but I really, really think that it really is meant to be in reverse. Like, I don't think that was an accident. So I'm going to reverse the Six of Wands here, because I'm starting to get the picture here. Like, and even then down this road, everyone is like facing down. There's something deep inside this person. Even though they're so ambitious and they have like this fearlessness, deep down inside, this person is lacking in self-belief and self-confidence. They have so many good ideas, but they're so insecure that they need other people to validate them, validate their ideas, and to validate their emotions. This person needs to learn how to really be more independent, self-sufficient, and more comfortable in themselves and their ideas. With the Temperance card here, I think that this person received a little bit of a divine inspiration, especially with the Sun in Pisces here. This is a very, very spiritual thing here. And it might not be that this person is spiritual, but it just might be like they got a really divinely inspired idea that they have. Something that they really should go forward with. But with the Six of Wands in reverse, they're so scared. They're so scared. They're not confident in themselves. Or they could be overconfident in themselves, but I doubt it. I think they're not confident enough in themselves to go forward with this idea. They're sitting here, they're plotting, they're planning on it with the Two of Wands. They have an idea that they're working on, that they're cooking up. They might be doing some research into it, but I don't think they're going to take the leap to do it, pile two. I don't know why this concerns you. This really seems to be a lot with this other person. But what I kept feeling like is if this person does bring this idea to you, pile two, I think it's up to you to really support this person, to tell them that it's a good idea, that you think they should do it no matter how far-fetched it sounds, and that maybe, you just give them the advice that they need to make sure that everything is like planned out and that they give it their best shot. Maybe this person, because like I said, they're very insecure and they need a lot of emotional validation. Maybe when they come to you, you just, support their idea or tell them something. You do what you feel is right in the moment, pile two, depending on whatever idea it is. But I feel like this is important for you to know because you're going to be the deciding factor in whether or not they go forward with this idea. They really might value your opinion, pal, too. And they're waiting for you to like tell them like maybe this is a good idea or things of that nature. Or you can just tell them to trust their own intuition, trust their own ideas and go forward for what they believe. But either way, this is someone that's very reliable. This person is probably always there for other people, full with so many amazing and bright ideas, but just a little shy, don't really have the confidence they need. This could be like a teenager, pal too. This could be like a teen, or this can be just like, you know, someone that's just not, that didn't have that emotional stability that they needed growing up. So let's get a little bit more about the nature of what this person is hiding. Let's get more cards around that, the nature around what this person is hiding. Prayer. Like I said, prayer represents being a divine inspiration. And that's what I got with the Temperance and the Vision card. This person is divinely inspired. This is an idea that this person received from high above if you're a spiritual person. This is a very divinely guided idea. And like I said, this person comes to you with this idea. I really think you need to support them because you might be the deciding factor in whether or not they do it or not. No matter how weird or how crazy it sounds, you might be the deciding factor, pal, too. And I really feel like their spirit guides and your spirit guides are coming together to give you this message to say support them, to let them know that it's all right because this is something this person needs to do. They just don't have the emotional security in themselves to like really do it themselves. Take these two. Yeah. Workaholic and rejection. Maybe this person wants to be an artist. Maybe this person is thinking about becoming an artist or doing art or something like that. But they're very scared of being rejected of what other people have to say. Like I said, they're emotionally insecure. They care about what other people think. And that might really be the thing that really keeps them from this idea. You need to make sure that you give them the emotional support that they need. Even though this person probably it needs to grow out of it, I don't think it's your place to really get them out of it. That's something between them and their guides, I'm hearing. And this is something that they're going to have to grow out of by having more fulfilling experiences where they listen to their intuition and gain more self-confidence and efficacy. And again, with the workaholic card, this person might really, I think this person really is trying to put some effort into this. I think they're really going to be feeling very inspired by it. Let's see what else comes out with the workaholic card. Yeah. Yes. Okay, yeah. Yeah. This is something that they've been wanting to do for a long time, pal, too. Something they've been wanting to do for a long time, but they've been allowing themselves to be distracted by other things or just doing like little work that they might not find meaningful because what they truly want might seem really out there, really far-fetched, and they just don't want to do it. I mean, they're scared to do it. Right now, the workaholic talks about that they have so much inspirational and manifesting energy around them. And like I said, they've been divinely inspired. But this person is scared to act. And like I said, you might really be the deciding factor in whether or not they go forward with this pile too. No pressure. So let's get some advice from Spirit on this situation on what you should do, pile two, in regards to this situation. Advice for pile twos. We have the Ram and the Dahlia. With the Ram and the Dahlia, this speaks of determination. I think that you really should try to push this person forward. That you should be a little bit committed to helping this person see their goals through. I don't know. I really feel like the reason why this is so important to you and your energy is getting involved is because this might be someone that's very closely connected to you, especially with the Vampire card. It can maybe be your husband or your wife that has an idea. It could be your teenage son or daughter that wants to do something different with their life than what they told you, and they might be afraid that you won't approve. either way, there's something here, and there's a reason why you are the important one here, pile 2. That you're probably really meant to help support this person, to help get them out their shell and get them to follow whatever it is that their heart is calling them to do. And you're meant to be understanding and be very determined to help them see this through, pile 2. There's a reason why you're being called to be so hands-on in this situation and to really persevere in this situation with them. This might be someone that's very close to you and very important. So if someone comes to you in the next coming weeks, or maybe a month or 2 or 3, and they having an idea and they seem very excited about it, and it might be a little bit out there, pile 2, support them. See where it goes, and be curious about whatever hobby or whatever it is that they're trying to get into. Because I get the feeling this just might be someone that's very important to you, pile 2. And this is the secret that they're hiding from you. They have a very important and inspired idea, but they're not sure how you'll react. And they crave that validation from other people, or at the very least from you. They might be codependent on you, or actually dependent on you because they might be your kid or something. But either way, pile 2, that's your reading. So if this reading resonated, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you guys want to support me as a content creator, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading, donate a deck, or even donate money if that's what you really want to do. Any way you choose to support me is A-okay with me. Thank you and be blessed. Bye. If you've chosen pile 3, the chalice, then this reading is for you. So let's see what we got here. Who's hiding something from you, pile 3? And what is it they're hiding? Oh, I remember this one. I remember this one. All right. So pile 3. The first row here is going to give me the energies of the person who's hiding something from you. The second row is going to tell me what it is that they're hiding. And the tarot cards are going to give me a little bit more information around this, which is funny. Now that I see which card you pick, I understand now. The chalice is kind of what the cups card and tarot, but they actually depict chalices. And what I'm seeing here is that this is like the Ace of Cups. And now this reading makes sense. I really get it. I think this person here has a crush on you, or might like you, and they're not telling you, pile 3. And I'm gonna tell you why. So this person's energy is characterized by the Andromedas and the Blue Avians. They also have the Midas and the Sun. Now, this tells me that this is someone who's actually very intelligent, could be very high-minded, very well-learned, like could be very educated, or at the very least be very wise and spiritual. The Blue Avians are, in fact, have a lot to do with mysticism, karma, and things that in philosophy. And the Andromedans are considered the highest ascended masters. This person is very free-flowing, very much in one with spirit, very much very involved in that. Whether they have a spiritual practice or not, though I wouldn't be surprised if this person does have a strong spiritual practice that they maintain. Probably on the low, and I'm going to tell you why. But either way, this is someone that's very wise, very forward-thinking, probably ahead of their time, and in fact, very connected to high-level spiritual energies. If this sounds too woo-woo for you, then, you know, maybe this person might be a little too woo-woo for you. But this person, I feel like if they were listening to this reading, they'll understand this and they'll get it. But if you're watching this and you're just like, huh? Then just know that this is the type time that the other person is on. Okay? And they might not have shared that with you yet, that they're very spiritual and things of that nature. But it's the type time that they're on. The next card that this person got is the Midas. Now, Midas is all about entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold and delight in sharing's life riches. The Midas touch is when everything you touch turns to gold. It's an old, what do they call it? It's an idiom. Yes, it's an old idiom or a metaphor that's used to like really to describe people who are very successful. And again, this person gets divinely guided, divinely inspired ideas. It always seems like this person is always successful. This could be someone that you know that could be wealthy, or at the very least, this person could be very successful in their life and their career. And it's because they're very wise, very philosophical, and they also have a little bit of that good old blessing on them. just a touch of divine grace, you know? Got the anointing. I'm gonna say that's what I'm hearing, the anointing. Like this person might just be immensely blessed, and they've been harnessing their blessing, leveraging their skills, talents, and abilities, and they made a success out of themselves in their life. And that's also very true here with the Sun card. The Sun card represents someone with a lot of talent, a lot of creative abilities, who's like very positive, inspirational even, and just a really cool and kind person. This is someone who's actually, quite frankly, a catch, or someone who's like very well rounded in all areas of their life and successful, pile one. So if you don't know anyone like that, then this isn't the pile for you. Definitely not. So don't try to sit here and claim this pile if you don't know anyone like this. But no, yeah, this is the person who's hiding something from you, pile 3. Someone very successful and probably wealthy. So here's what they're hiding from you. We have the cards of endurance and isolation and confession. Now, what this tells me is that this person is probably feeling very lonely. And this is what this person is hiding from you, pile 2. If this is like maybe a coworker of yours who's like at the cream of the crop at your job, like the person that coworker that you work with, that you probably partnered up with a lot. I don't know why I'm seeing someone in an office situation. Like, it's so weird. I see like a man in like a really nice suit. Like if you have like a very good job, this is probably someone that you work with often, or it could in fact be like the CEO or someone like someone big, pile 2. Could be someone very important in like your workplace. But if you don't know this person like from work, and you just know this person like maybe from the neighborhood or like a friend of a friend or something like that, and you keep in touch, this person is actually quite lonely. Again, with the Miser cards, it says delight in sharing's life riches. But this person's alone. He doesn't have anything, and nobody, or he or she doesn't have anyone to share their stuff with. And it's kind of something that they keep down. Again, with the Sun and Scorpio and the Endurance card here, this person isn't going to let this show. This person isn't going to let their weaknesses show. The fact that they're lonely, the fact that they're looking for love, the fact that, you know, they're tired of waking up in a bed alone or waking up in a nice house with no one to share it with. They got all this money, but realize that money doesn't buy you happiness. That saying rings true for the people who actually really do have money and no love in their life, apparently. That's just what I felt guided to say. So yeah, this person is giving me that vibe. They're very successful, but they're sad that they don't have any love, but they're not going to let that show. God forbid. Like, they won't let that show. But the confession card here speaks of a conversation that's going to bring about a very big change. Hence why there's a black moon in the background, the symbol of death and rebirth. The tree here in between these people are lips, which the leaves here are actually lips. If you look very closely, they're lips. This is about a conversation that's going to be happening between two people. Maybe someone is going to like kind of gossip to you and let you know that this person likes you. But what I'm really getting here is that this person has a confession to make to you, and they're hiding that from you. Very, very clearly, they're hiding it from you. They're not telling you this. And it's probably because they have such a tight wrangle over their emotions and over like how they feel and things of that nature. They're very disciplined people. You don't get to where this person is at being all willy-nilly and not moving tactically. They're probably still in the essence of filling you out, but this person has a confession to make and they might really like you. So let's read what the confession card represents. If you draw this card, advice of some kind will be sought and answers provided. The black moon in the image signifies that there is something important that is yet undisclosed. Although it has long been kept secret, the matter will be revealed by or to you very soon. This card often indicates a scandal. A confidential conversation is coming your way. Again, like I said, if this is a boss, like they're keeping themselves under control because they know that a romance between you and them will be unprofessional. If this is a co-worker, they know, and you guys have worked together often and there might be a little bit of tension there. They're keeping it under control for the sake of professionalism. Pile 3. So take it how it resonates. I can't escape the fact that this might be someone that you might know from work, whether it's a boss or a very high-rated co-worker that you've worked with before or worked with often. There's something there about that energy, pile 3. But take it how it resonates. Do whatever you want to do with the energy, but that's what I'm getting. So in the tarot cards, we have the Magician, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. And now this really feels strongly to me that this person is like, I feel like they're being pushed and guided to actually come to you with this. They're resisting it with the Endurance card. They probably are like really crushing on you, and they really probably have like a good amount of feelings. And they want to come forward and present their cup to you with the Page of Cups, the Page of Cups and the Chalice here, and even with the Hawk here delivering a letter. This person might really honestly want to talk to you, but they're keeping themselves under control because they do have the Magician card here. They're very much in control of their energies. They're very disciplined, very structured, very focused, and they can very much harness and use their energy any way they please because, you know, they spend a lot of time doing their energy work and getting themselves together and becoming very wise as an individual. So this person is not going to really come forward to you, but I really feel like they're being guided to do so, but they're second guessing it because it's unprofessional. It's not appropriate for the environment that you guys are in. It's not appropriate for the environment that you guys are in. The fact that it's a scandal could also mean that maybe this is like the husband of your friend's husband or your friend's wife or something like that. And you guys kind of like have a little bit of a thing going on. But, you know, that's your buddy's wife or your buddy's husband and, you know, things of that nature. Either way, there's a scandal here that this person really wants to commit and that they're hiding from you, and they're actually making sure that they keep themselves under control. Like, I really feel like this person has a yearning and they're keeping it in check. But the Ace of Swords here represents clarity and truth. This person might actually end up slipping and like letting it out in some way. But the fact of the matter is also the Ace of Swords represents communication. And here we even have with the confession card here about something having to be spoken and something being revealed. This person is not going to be able to keep this crush or whatever it is secret for too long. And they might either talk to you about it, or you might slip up and tell them that you know that they like you or whatever. And you might make the first move. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, pile 3, this is going to come to light in some way, somehow. This isn't going to be hidden forever. So let's get some cards, some more cards around the energy of what's being hidden. Let's get some more energy around this. See if we can characterize it a little bit more. Dissipating. The dissipating card is also representative of the solar plexus chakra. But this is about waiting too long, about saying that you're going to do something, saying that you want to do something fun or exciting, and kind of letting it pass you by. I think this person probably been crushing on you for a while, and they keep telling themselves that one day they're going to say something to you, but they're so shy, or they just know that it's not right. It's not professional or not right. Pile 3. So they're just letting their chance pass them by. Okay. Recovery. Recovery speaks of recovering from traumatic experiences and things of that nature. But I'm going to read it and see how it fits in here, because that's a unique one to see. Lilac offers detachment as you allow yourself to see the big picture. What once may have been immaturity is now about growing into a new partnership with spirit. Step back and allow the angels to bring healing to you. It's time to recover a part of me that's been dormant. Am I ready for an inspired future? Yeah. It seems like this person knows that, doing this with you will unlock a brand new start. Like I said, we have the Black Moon here in Confession. This is a death and rebirth kind of experience. This is going to be something that starts a new chapter for the both of you. But this person has been procrastinating and letting this chance pass them by. Someone very spiritually guided, very successful, talented, very bright, but it's either not right and seen as unprofessional, or this person might just be nervous and scared, might have a history of being rejected, or might have also lost a partner or something. There's something here that's really keeping this person back. An experience that they had in their past that's allowing them to not really speak. Something that they might really have to let go of, or again, they really could have been someone who loved and lost before, and they're afraid to love again, or afraid to give love a try again. There's something very deep here with this person and why they've been procrastinating. And it has a lot to do with a former experience. But they have to take that experience, realize that they've grown and learned from it, and move forward with confidence. It might be a little bit of a scandal. It might be a little bit of ooh, I can't believe they're dating or they're doing this and that. But this person wants it. And quite frankly, I don't know, maybe they should do it. Romance between co-workers, although frowned upon, isn't really grounds for for them trying to suspend you. People do it all the time. It's just usually on a low or keep it quiet. But we'll see. The next card I'm going to pull is, what is Spirit's advice to you in this situation? What is it that you should do? For those of you who chose in pile 3, what is it that you should do in this situation? Wow. I just keep pulling the same cards, huh? We got the Rooster and Sunflower. I'm so drawn to this card. Rooster and Sunflower is all about communication and effective leadership. Like I said, maybe you're the one who's going to go up and talk to this person and let it be known that you like them and that you might be interested too. Like I said, the Ace of Swords tell me that this is going to come to light one way or another. Either you're going to say something or they're finally going to come forth and say something to you. But the advice from Spirit here is you can communicate. You can really, if you know that this person you, start taking the charge a little bit more. Maybe invite them out to something after work so they can cut loose and be a little bit more themselves around you or something like that, pile 3. But the fact of the matter is that you can take the lead here. You can say something to this person if you find them attractive, or if you want to deal with them. You can take the lead and you can say something, do something, and communicate. And I think this person is going to be with it, because at the bottom deck we have the Chipmunk and Laurel, which is all about success. I haven't seen this card yet, so I'm going to read it. The Chipmunk and Laurel is number 7. And this is a 7 card too, which means good luck, to me at least. So you might be lucky. The Chipmunk and Laurel symbolizes a new venture that will surely lead to success. The chipmunk often takes the road less traveled, finding hidden pathways and adventure along the way. The laurel is a symbol of victory, used to crown the winners in the ancient Olympic Games. Together, they tell us to take charge of our destiny, carve our own path, and find success. Forge a unique path towards your desires. The road to achieving your goal is hardly ever straight and easy, but the journey is ultimately rewarding. Yeah, there might be some tension between you guys getting together. Like I said, it might either be a co-worker relationship or maybe like a taboo or forbidden romance or something like that. But the fact of the matter is that this will turn out well for the both of you guys. Yeah, it'll have its twists and turns and its challenges that's going to present itself. But the fact of the matter is that nothing worth doing or nothing worth having comes to you easy. Sometimes you got to fight for the things that you want. Or sometimes, you have to, have to put in a little bit of some sweat and tears to get the things that you want. But the fact of the matter is that the person who's hiding something from you, pile 3, is very successful, very wise, very spiritual, very intelligent, very talented, multi-talented. And this person might really have a little bit of a crush on you, but they're not going to say anything to you because they know it might be wrong, or they had past experiences of being rejected a lot, or people probably just using them, or maybe they even had a lover and they died or something. Whatever it is, you're going to discover it. But the Spirit's advice to you, pile 3, is to communicate and talk to this person, and you'll be surprised and almost happy that you did, despite the challenges that might occur after doing this. You will, I do feel like there's a warning there that, challenges are going to occur with you guys talking and getting to know each other. Other people might not be happy, and there might be people that are jealous that you're getting this person's time because they might be vying for him too, pile 3, or him or her. They might be vying for them too. So be prepared for a little bit of a battle, but you're going to be the winner. You're the one that's going to come out on top if you play your cards right. So yeah, that's your reading, pile 3. Thank you so much for your time and energy. Please like and subscribe to this video if you haven't already. And please like this video if you haven't already and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, pile 3, and be blessed. If you've chosen pile 4, the coin, then this reading is for you. So let's see what it is. Who's hiding something from you? Pile 4. Who's hiding something from you, and what is it they're hiding? Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, I remember this one. All right, pile 3. The first row here represents the energy of the person who's hiding something from you. Second row is what they're hiding, and the tarot cards give me a little bit more information. So this person is represented by the alchemist, transformation of base motive and goals into golden wisdom. They also have Venusian energy. Let me let you guys look at this card for real. The Venusian energy. And then finally, child. So what I've got here from this is that this is someone who's actually, let me be real. I think Alchemist was trying to come out in reverse. And it says, misuse the power and knowledge that comes through spiritual practice. But I don't know if they're misusing or just simply misunderstanding. There's something here about this Alchemist card that doesn't quite gel with me. I don't know whether it should be upright or reversed because it came out sideways. I don't know. But there's something about this card that really seems like kind of odd to me being here. There's something not right about it, but I can't put my finger on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some tarot cards, draw a tarot card or two to get a little bit more information on it. I didn't do this for any other pile, but this is the only pile where I felt a little unsure of the message. Like I just didn't know. So can you explain the Alchemist to me, please? Give me a little bit more background knowledge on the Alchemist. And why is it here? We got the Four of Wands upright. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. And the Nine of Swords. With Justice. Such conflicting energies. And there's balance, but unbalance at the same time. What I really get here with the Alchemist card and why it's here is that this person might still be learning and growing, honestly, truly. I think that this is someone who really learns from their mistakes, who makes mistakes, but then realize that they make one and then learn from them and things of that nature. The Alchemist speaks to me of that this is someone who's always growing. And this is why I can't place the energy of whether it's supposed to be the light or the shadow, because it's both. Instead of them misusing the power and the knowledge, I think that they misunderstand the power and the knowledge that they get through their lessons and their transformation. I think this person's an alchemist. Like they learn and they transmute energy, but they're probably not that good at it. Or you know, they're still learning and they could be young. So this could, in fact, be in reference to a literal child, pile 4. This could, in fact, be in reference to a literal child, or you can be a teenager, and this is about maybe a teenage boyfriend or girlfriend. Take it how it resonates. But the Venusian card here is very telling that this might be someone that you're dating. And then if you're an adult, then this is an adult that you might really be engaged with, that you might be dating or having romantic relationships with, but their mindset might be a little bit like childish. And they're growing and they're trying to grow, but you know, they still make a lot of mistakes and they're still just trying to get things figured out. This could be someone maybe in their early to mid 20s. Like I'm thinking like maybe 20 to like maybe 23, 24. 25 is when things really start trying to click a little bit and, you know, you start making a little bit more wiser decisions. So it could be someone like approaching 25 or under 25, or it can really be a teenager. So take this how it resonates, but either way, this is someone that you can really be romantically involved with this Venusian energy. It could be someone that you're romantically involved with. And again, with the child energy, it could literally be an adolescent, a teenager. I hope you're not romantically involved with children. So it could be like maybe a teenager. You both could be teens, or you can be like maybe in your early 20s and they're like 18, 19, who knows? But either way, this is someone that's around at that age. And if you guys are older than that, this is just someone with a childish mind, a little bit of a childish attitude, or a little bit like, you know, not as mature as you are. And if that makes sense, pile 4. So that's the energy around this person. So here's what they're hiding from you. We have empathy with the moon in Pisces. The Fall, and Picture. So what this combination of cards told me is that this is someone who's putting your needs above their own. This is someone who actually cares a lot about other people, very empathic by nature, a very kind-hearted and kind soul. And what I really feel like is that this person probably done something for you as a way to please. Like, this person might have people-pleasing tendencies, and they've done something or made a decision or a choice that they're kind of regretting, especially with the fall. Maybe you guys, if this is about someone older and you guys have decided to get engaged or move in together, this person only did it because they felt like it would make you happy, but they didn't take the time out to consider what it is that they truly want. And now with the fall here, this represents making a mistake. But what's the thing about the fall is it letting you know that even though you made a mistake, it's not too late to change it and to make it right. And I think this is also about having second thoughts. This person is having second thoughts about something. Like I said, with the Alchemist card, they're still learning, they're still growing. They make mistakes, but then they try to like fix it and change it and to learn from it. The picture here speaks of someone that's empathic as well. Someone who can feel, oh, that's right. Someone who's empathic, which is funny. Represents someone who's empathic. Someone that actually picks up on other people's feelings and really wants to go out of their way to help and serve others. I really think that this person made a commitment to you or done something for you that they really didn't want to do, and that they're regretting it, and they feel like they made a bad choice, and they kind of want to go back and change it. Like, that's very, very clear. Like, I may not know who this person is. Their energy may have been hard for me to read, but what they're hiding is clear as day to me. They made an emotional decision for you, but not for themselves, and they're regretting it or questioning a decision or a choice that they made. This could have been moving in, getting married, getting engaged, or maybe even just deciding to have a child or something like that, or like really deciding to have a child. But the fall card can either indicate that this was before a decision is made or directly after a decision was made. So if you guys already have a kid, and this person, like, you had to convince them to have the kid, this person kind of regrets it. Like, this wasn't something that they really, really wanted. And this is something that they would never tell you. They would never tell you this powerful. They will never tell you that they regret the child. They never, never will, because they love you so much and they don't want to say that. But I think they kind of missed the money that they had before the kid, the lifestyle that you guys probably had, especially with the coin. Probably missed that lifestyle that you guys had before. The time that y'all had to y'all could spend together, being all lovey-dovey, the places that y'all can go and the things that you did. But if you don't have a kid, then this is just about something else, maybe a commitment or something that this person made to you that they're kind of regretting. That much is very clear to me. So the tarot cards here give me a little bit more energy. A little bit more of information here. And the first thing that we have here is death. The death card tells me, again, like I said, an important life decision was made. Something big, a big choice that changed a lot of things were made. Like I said, it could have a lot to do with like making a commitment, an engagement, or something like that. But it was a very big and life-changing choice that this person was on the fence about with the Two of Swords. Like, if you really had to convince this person to let you to move in with you, or to let you move in with them, if you really had to convince this person to get engaged with you, or even just to like marry you, or it couldn't have been like you really having to convince them. You said it. You can sense a little hesitation from them, but they still said yes. It's because they're people pleasers. And they didn't know how to really speak up and advocate for themselves because they still have like this childlike mindset. And, you know, they're still learning, growing, and learning how to make mistakes and to learn from them. But the fact of the matter is that this person was probably on the fence, or probably leaning towards no. But they said yes, and they caved in and made this commitment because they love you. And they're people pleasers, plain and simple. Knight of Wands in reverse really shows that they feel like this decision that they made was impulsive, reckless, without direction. Something made in the spur of the moment. And honestly, something that they might really want to get out of. They might really want to get out of this. Especially with the Death card here and the Two of Swords. And the Fall card, a big regret. They won't tell you this though. Like, it's really hidden. But this is something that they feel deep down inside. They have immense regret over a decision that was made, over a choice that was made, something that they felt was a mistake, a commitment that they make that they felt was a mistake, but they're learning from it and trying to make the best of the situation. But the Knight of Wands in reverse is just like telling me like, nah, like they're not feeling it anymore. They're not as excited or passionate about it. And quite frankly, I think they think that they made a big mistake. So let's get some more energy around what this person is hiding from you. Ooh, service. Yes, the service card definitely speaks of like really wanting, again, that people-pleasing thing about serving someone else before you serve yourself. This is someone that really strongly cares about other people, that really will place the needs of others above their own. This is the kind of person that's hiding something from you. And if this is the man or the woman that you love, this trait is their greatest strength, but it's also their greatest weakness. So let's see what else we got around what this person is hidden from you. Perseverance. Yeah. Again, sacral chakra stuff. And then we have impasse at the bottom, which is funny. I'm not going to bring out the impasse. I'm still going to pull one more card. But with perseverance and empath, they're sticking with something that they feel is blocked. Like, this isn't a path that they really wanted. This isn't something that they wanted. But they made this commitment. They really love you. They really care for you. And they're going to keep going, even though they really feel blocked in a situation, might really feel stuck and stagnant, especially with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Might really feel stuck, stagnant. Felt like they made an impulsive and reckless decision. But they're still pushing through, and they're still keeping through out of the love and respect for you. So let's see what else we got here for the energies of what this person is keeping hidden. But it's just funny because I don't see impasse too often. The last time I saw the impasse card was when I did a reading for my ex-fiance, and it was just telling me that telling him that my energies was blocked off to him. Like, impasse is a negative card, but it's also a good one because it does speak of another way around. Like the rejection, that blockage of the path, it's just so you don't get yourself hurt. So yeah, this person might have felt deep down inside that they shouldn't make this choice, this commitment, this engagement, whatever it is, but they let their compassion, their love, and their empathy overtake them. And they made a decision that they feel is a mistake. So let's see what else the energy around what this person is hiding from you. Victim. Yo, this person, they really regret this. They're not going to tell you this, Power Forward. They're definitely not going to tell you this. Definitely not going to tell you. They really felt like they're keeping themselves small, because that's exactly what the victim card is. It's about being in denial about something that happened to you that you don't really like, but you're just like, well, this is okay. This is fine. Like, I'll make the most of it. Like, I can do it. It's okay. Like, very meek. This person can be very meek, Power 4. And this person made a choice, made a decision. They're sticking to it, but they're definitely not happy about it. And they're getting the short end of the stick in regards to the situation. They're not happy, and they're keeping themselves trapped in a situation where they aren't as happy as they can be. Even with the mysticism card showing up at the bottom, there's a secret here. There's something deep inside that's really not being spoken about. I feel like the mysticism card is important, so I'm going to look a little bit more into that and see what it says. This is a time of trusting in the unknown. You already sense the answer, even if it's not apparent. Do not ask others what they see, for you alone can see into the heart of the matter. Trust your intuitive powers to guide you. Yeah, this person, it is wise to be the observer. Do not respond until you are certain. The unknown is not easy, but it's no longer necessary to fear. Am I ignoring my intuition? What I suspect is probably true. I must breathe. Ignoring signs, intuitive knowing, fear the unknown, and journey. Yeah, this person was ignoring their intuition. This person, when they made this decision, they ignored their intuition. And that's why they're regretting it with the fall here. They made a mistake. And with the alchemist card here, like, this is part of their journey for them to learn and to rebalance themselves out. But the fact of the matter is they're stuck somewhere where they're unhappy, Power 2. Pile 4. I don't know if it's with you or with a decision that they made or a commitment that they made for you. I don't know, but this person is unhappy and they're not speaking up about it and they won't tell you or say it. They're hiding this from you. So let's see what you should do in this situation, Pile 4. What's your advice from Spirit on what you should do? Oh, wow. We got the Hound and the Pair. This is a new one. I haven't seen this one. So I'm going to read this card. But it says loyalty. The hound is the ultimate symbol of loyalty and friendship. Stories are bound in folklore and throughout history of dogs protecting their companions, saving children, and alerting their masters to danger. The legend of Saint Gwynford is one such story. This 13th century French greyhound saved his owner's infant son from an attack by a viper. When the owner came upon the scene, he found Gwynford with his bloody jaws sitting beside an empty cradle. Believing the hound to be the murderer, the owner killed Gwynford. Only later, when he heard his son's cries and discovered him beneath the cradle next to the dead snake, did he realize his tragic mistake. Like the faithful hound, the pair is a symbol of care and affection, often given as a gift. It is sweet but easily bruised, requiring tenderness from its handler. A friendship is flourishing. Your kindness and loyalty has been noted, and your friend appreciates you. Yeah. I think with this, you need to just be supportive of this person, Pile 4. Don't hold this against this person. Don't really get angry. I know it's hard to say because I don't know what this could be about. If this is about them even regretting getting with you or taking that extra step, maybe you guys are friends and decide to become lovers or something. They probably felt pressured into that and didn't really want it, but they did it to make you happy. But the fact of the matter is, Pile 4, you're being called to be really mature about this, about what's being hidden from you, and really come from a place of love with this person. Really realize that, they're really going through it. They made this decision and their heart was in the right place, but they needed to listen to what it is that they truly wanted and not just fall into people-pleasing habits. So with the Hound and the Pair here, speaking of loyalty, yes, and you even got to be adaptable in this situation with the Fox and the Ivy. I think if this person does broach this topic with you, still love them, still be understanding. Don't flip out and become angry with them because they made an honest-to-God mistake because they were really just trying to make you happy, Pile 4. And I think it'll be best that if you maintain your loyalty, if you so angry that you don't want to be with them, that's fine, but don't hate this person. Don't do anything like that because with the Venusians here, I think that you guys have a very strong bond and connection to each other. But even if it's not meant to be as lovers, you guys will still make excellent friends to each other. So I don't know if that's like the thing here, Pile 4. I'm not going to pull any more cards. This video is already quite long, but we'll take it there. If you want more information on this subject, then I suggest you book a personal reading with me, and the links to do so are in the description box. But yeah, Pile 4, that's your reading. Please like and comment on this video. I put a lot of energy and work into it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you guys would like to support me as a content creator, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading, donate a deck, or donate money. Any way you choose to support me is A-okay with me. Thank you and be blessed. If you've chosen Pile 5, the ribbon, then this reading is for you. So let's see what we got here. Oh, I remember this one. But now I have a different perspective on it. Okay, that's cool. So pile 5. The first row of cards here represents the person's energy who's hiding something from you. This row represents what they're hiding from you. And down here is a little bit more energies around what it is that this person is hiding. So the first thing that we got is this person is characterized by judge, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. They also have the Nephilim, which is controversial, assessing, and also a new perspective. And then we even have the Stork. So what this tells me is that this is someone who's actually very fair and balanced in their life. This person could also be quite tall. That's the only thing I got from the Nephilim card here, is that this person might really be really tall. So if you know someone that's actually quite tall in your life, then it's definitely that person. Someone that's like tall, but could also be someone that's like quite a family man, especially with the Stork card. This represents someone who cares about their family, who takes care of the people that they love. This could be a very strong but silent kind of man, a very strong but silent kind of woman, someone that's very fair and balanced, but also have a little bit of compassion. I get the feeling of like a very tall man who a lot of people excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. No, I'm not about to sneeze. It's just my nose tinging. I don't know what that means. But it's a strong feeling that there might be a man who is like, a lot of people might be very intimidated by their looks, but they see this person with their family, they see this person and how they act, and they honestly, truly get a new perspective on them or see them in a different light. The Stork card here is very much the card of a family man. I'm going to read it to you too. Number 17, the Stork. In the People spread, this card is about a family man who's very responsible and active. His best characteristics is an ability to adapt to any situation. This card indicates a profession related to caring for others. That's right. That's the other thing I was thinking. If you don't know a tall man who's like that, then this is also could be like a man who's also a caregiver for someone that you may know or something. A taller man that might be a caregiver or something like that. But the fact of the matter is, there's this stern, strong-looking man who loves his family that's hiding something from you. And this could, one of the things that I also felt is that this could also be like your father, Pile 5. I really felt like this might be like your dad or something. Even if it's not a tall man, I just get this sense of someone stern, someone quiet, but quite powerful. It could also be your father. But here's what they're hiding from you. Mars in Sagittarius with domination. Number 20, the precipice. And number 27, the guru. Now, with Mars in domination, with Mars in Sagittarius with domination, this person has a very strong opinion about something that's going on in your life, Pile 5, but they're hiding it from you because they don't want to seem like they're trying to control you or do anything like that. Like, I really feel like this might be a father. And if it's not a father, then this might be like maybe your husband who's reluctantly supporting you in something, Pile 5. Because this person has a very strong opinion about what it is that you're doing. And, you know, they don't want to like overcrowd you or like try to sway your opinion through force. So they're keeping that hidden from you. They're keeping their opinion to themselves and they're not really saying anything. But with the precipice card here, the precipice card indicates someone getting ready to make a stupid mistake. As you can see, to me, this speaks of Icarus, of how he flew too close to the sun with waxed wings, like really feeling himself and doing something incredibly stupid. Then his wings ended up melting and then he ended up falling to the ground and dying. This is about someone, I think this guy really feels like that you're about to make a really stupid decision, or that you're thinking a little too highly of yourself right now, Pile 5. You don't think that maybe you can be hurt. I hear this a lot from fathers, especially when they're speaking to their children, or even like mothers when they're speaking to their children. Like, you think that you're invincible. You think that nothing bad could ever happen to you. And this is how they feel about when they're talking or dealing with teenagers. So you could be a teen, or your parents can just really just have this kind of energy with you, Pile 5, that they love you and they care for you and they don't want to see you hurt, but they're giving you the space to make your own decisions. But they want to remind you that you're not invincible, Pile 5. You're really not. And I really feel like this person who's hiding this from you really feels like you're about to make a really stupid mistake. And even with the Guru card here, this is about an escape, like to get out. Maybe this person has been spending a lot of time trying to get their head together to figure out how they can say this to you without trying to overcrowd your opinion, but still giving you the space to be who you are and make the choices that you want. But this person is I think this person might really be trying to get their head together. I don't think that this person is going to abandon you, because the Guru card can be about like trying to escape from a situation. But I feel like this person is just trying to gather their head. One other thing is this person could have been drinking a little bit more, but I doubt it. Like, I don't feel anything around drugs and alcohol. I don't know. I don't feel that. So we're gonna get rid of that. This person is collecting their thoughts. This is what you don't know. They're collecting their thoughts to try to figure out, to come up with a way to talk to you about a recent choice or decision that you've either made or that you're thinking about making. They want to talk to you about it and try to dissuade you away from it. But they don't want to do it through force here with the domination card. They don't want to do it through force. But they really want to come and share their concerns with you. And to talk about something with you. That I feel. So here with the rest of the cards, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Five of Pentacles in reverse speaks of recovery, of relief, coming out of a tough situation or where you didn't have any money or things of that nature. But it's also about this person probably realizing that money isn't everything. Like, maybe this person is thinking and getting a new perspective on the choice that you've made, and they haven't told you this yet. I don't know. But the Five of Pentacles in reverse speaks of detaching from money, detaching from material things, and really starting to see things on a deeper level. Really valuing your friendships, your connections, your bonds, and really coming out of a period where you're feeling persecuted because you didn't have a lot of money or you felt very alone, and really realizing the richness of your life that you have through your bonds and through your relationships, even if you don't have any money. So what this is telling me is that this person has really been trying to look past your decisions. Instead of just looking at what you're doing as a waste of money and that it's not going to bring you any money in your life, I think this person has been really taking the time out to assess, reflect, and to tell themselves that maybe this is just deeper than money for you. Maybe the choice that you're making that they probably don't understand and think is kind of dumb is something that's meant to be personally fulfilling and enlightening for you, even if they don't completely understand it, Pile 5. This person is coming around to that mindset, but they're not telling you this because they probably don't even know this themselves. But they're a very fair and compassionate person, and given enough time, they'll come through to a more balanced perspective on things. And like I said, I don't think this person want to overcrowd you with their opinion, so they're giving you the space to make your choices. And they're starting to really understand that money isn't everything, and money probably isn't everything to you, Pile 5. With the World card here, there's a sense of closure and completeness that's happening here. This person is coming full circle in their thoughts. Maybe they're really coming, I'm feeling like they're coming around to just seeing things your way, Pile 5, to just allowing you to be, allowing you to live your life, and just really realizing they might just have to love and support you, even if they think that you're making stupid decisions, or that you're out here thinking that you're infallible, invincible, that money grows on trees. They're really just understanding that, that you have your own path to walk, and they just have to support and love you through it. And even with the Hanged Woman here, this definitely speaks of a new perspective, a shift, a change. And again, with the Nephilim, it also says new perspectives on a card. This person is really starting to see life and things in a different way, as indicated by the Guru card. This person is seeing life and things in a different way, and it's still forming. It's still inside of them. It's still just the thought that they're playing around and working on and working through. So it's not really completed yet, and they're not going to present this to you just yet, Pile 5. But maybe they will. And if someone does come forward, like a dad or a father figure, or maybe even like a husband or someone like that, comes through and tells you something, please write it down in the comments, because I would love to know. But either way, yeah, this person is changing their mind, shifting their perspective on something. Things are coming full circle, and they're realizing that there's more important things than money. A connection, a bond is something that's very important as well, or just something that excites and fulfills you. This is a very beautiful reading, Pile 5. This is about someone who you've probably been at odds with for a very long time, finally putting you guys' differences to the side and coming together to support you, to love you, and to give their blessing. Like I said, with the Stork card, this is someone who really loves their family. Like, you could be a family member of this person. This could be like an older brother. I keep feeling a father. This might really be your dad. But he's coming. Oh, wow. He's really coming together and really understanding just how your path is unique, how your choices are your choices to make. And even though he may not agree with them, only thing he got to do is just love you. And he's really coming around to that. That's really sweet. And I really feel like this might be a gift to you, Pile 5. Maybe you really love your dad. Maybe you really love this brother. Maybe you really love this person, like as a family member. And the fact that this person was disapproving of you, and the fact that you guys was at odds, probably hurt you deep down. But the fact of the matter is, Pile 5, is that this is a gift to you with the ribbon card, a mending of this relationship, understanding and evolving of this person evolving to really come to understand you. They've always been fair and compassionate, but they probably just needed some time to process a certain decision or a choice that you made. I keep feeling like if you're gay or anything like that, and your father, your mother, or someone disapproved, this is about them really coming down to, even though they may not agree with it, even though like they have their own views and values on it, they're still going to love and support you because you're family and they care about you. Which is sometimes, I know a lot of people say, that's not real support. Don't be a jerk about it. Like, this is probably the best that some people can come to. Accept the support, accept the love, and move forward with a tenuous understanding. Don't be a jerk. But I don't think I had to tell you guys that. So let's get some more energy around what this person is keeping hidden. Impartiality. Like I said, this person is really getting their emotions out of it. Like, yeah, they have their own strong feelings on it, but they're starting to become impartial, to be more neutral in this situation instead of just having their own opinion and trying to force it down on you. They're becoming impartial, looking at things from a more detached perspective, from looking at things more logically, like a judge. A judge is meant to be impartial. We have the self-worth card here. This person has really had to go deep inside themselves and really get to the core of who they are and what it is that they truly believe. This is what I'm getting from the self-worth card. This person had to come down and get down to the core of what they truly believe about themselves and about the people around you. They had to really come to a real deep sense of what it is that they truly want out of life and what it is that they want out of their relationships. Maybe they really just wanted a financially successful group of family. And maybe if you don't earn so much, maybe that was always a little bit of a shame because they wanted to help you out. They wanted to try to guide you in a way where you can be more fiscally successful, but it just wasn't your path. But they're really starting to understand here. And with the vanity card at the bottom, they realize that they can't ask any more of you. They're already immensely blessed with the fact that they even have you in their life, Pile 5. And they have to just understand that they can't ask any more of you. You're already here, you exist, and they have to love you as you are. And they have to find it in themselves to be the man or the woman or the brother or whatever it is that you need, that you crave and that they always want to be. understanding and getting down to the truth of who it is that they really are, Power 5. Wisdom, exactly. And then we even had insecurity and enlightenment and growth. This is beautiful. The soulmate card came out too, but this isn't about soulmates. This is about someone going through a very deep and interpersonal journey to grow and change and to learn what love truly is. This person has been growing, been enlightened. They've really been changing their ways and really taking in wisdom, listening to other people, learning more about whatever it is that you're interested in, or more about your lifestyle if you're homosexual. They've really been trying to do that and do little small things to really become more educated on who you are, what it is that you like, and the way that you live your life. They're getting through their insecurities because maybe their opinion was probably rooted in maybe insecurities or low self-worth, or maybe a different value of worth. But the fact of the matter is that all that is being healed because they sought wisdom, they connected. They probably not spiritual, but there's something inside of them that really just like switched inside of them. Something switched in them, and they're really coming back to their true self, what it is that they truly value and what it is that they really want out of their life, and they just want you in it. They want you there as a person, as their child, as their sister, sibling, brother, whatever. This person wants you in their life, and they're starting to see things from a more fair and balanced way. And it's a very beautiful thing. This person is undergoing such massive growth, or have undergone such massive growth. So the next card that I'm going to pull is some advice for you, Power 5. What it is that you can do in this situation. Let's get some advice from Spirit for you, Power 5. I've seen this. Okay. I'm glad it came out. This is one of the cards that just fell out, but I'll put it back in. The hawk and a thistle, which speaks of graceful persistence. I don't know what this means. I haven't seen this card yet, so I'm going to read it for you, Power 5. This is number 44. 44, okay. Again, stability. I think this is a gift from your spirit guides, Power 5. I think your spirit guides really reached out to this person and really helped them along this path. Like I said, I feel like the mending of this relationship is a gift to you, Power 5. It's a gift to you. You probably really wanted a relationship with this particular family member, brother or father, but it was always strained and filled with controversy. But things are finally starting to come together for you two. And it's starting to be more loving, more caring, because this person is just accepting you for who you are and choosing to love you. Despite them probably not agreeing with your choices, they still love you. And this is about them really just having an earnest desire to have you in their life. So, the hawk is a keen and vigilant observer, so much so that watchful and hawk-eyed have become synonymous. An apex predator, the hawk glides gracefully on the wind, its sharp talons ever at the ready. The thistle can thrive in a variety of environments, from verdant hills to rocky shores. Its spiked, stinging leaves protect this radiant flower, which perches like a crown upon its stem. You can act fiercely while maintaining your grace and dignity. Sharpen your talons, but don't lose your crown. Am I too easily influenced by my environment? And how can I thrive in a difficult situation? Yeah. This probably hasn't been the easiest for you, Power 5, this situation. But the thing is, though, you need to be graceful. Give this person the time that they need to really assess and to come to a different perspective, because it's happening. It really is. But if, there's some tension between you guys, don't just get out there and really try to rip them to shreds. Defend yourself. Stand up for your way of life and for your choices and decisions. But be open to forgiving this person once they realize that they're wrong. Really realize that this person really loves you and that everything that they're saying, their heart is in the right place, but they might just be going about it the wrong way or have been going about it the right way. I feel like this energy is more more pressing than all the other ones. I couldn't get a sense of timing for all the other ones on when things are going to be revealed. But I feel like with you guys, Power 5, this is something that has been happening and a situation that's actually on its way to being resolved. Like things are finally coming to an end here. You persevered gracefully. So just continue to go through. Defend your way of life. Defend the person that you are, but be ready to give some grace and some forgiveness to this person. Once they really open up their heart, have this heart to heart, and like really talk to you like a person. And even if they don't give that heart to heart, like maybe they're not that kind of person that will sit down and say something all mushy and lovey-dovey. If you see a change in their behavior and it's a very positive change, something that you really want, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Power 5. Accept that change. Maintain your grace. Keep that crown on your head, like I like to say. And just enjoy this beautiful gift that your spirit guides is giving to you, this mending of this relationship, because this is for you. So if this reading resonated with you, Power 5, please leave a like or a comment. Share this video if you know anyone else who would like to see something like this, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you guys would like to support me as a content creator, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading, donate a deck, or even donate money if that's the thing that you want to do. Any way that you choose to support me is A-okay with me. Thank you so much for your time and energy, Power 5, and please be blessed. Bye. See ya.